In this video, we will explain the 4 most important tips to preserve our skin during the winter. Dryness during the winter season appears mainly on the skin of the face, the palms of the hands, and the legs, which are the parts of the body most vulnerable to weather damage. In a research conducted by a company concerned with the field, it was found that about 14% of the public suffer from dry skin, while the percentage of women suffering from this phenomenon was particularly prominent, as it was higher than that of men. Likewise, it was found from this research that about 25% of its participants suffer from seasonal drought, which is particularly evident during the winter season and the transitional stages between the different seasons. Even people without any special problems said that they suffer from dryness in the face, palms of the hands, as well as the feet, during the winter. The specialist dermatologist says, during the period of dry weather and low humidity, it is very important to prepare properly in order to prevent dry skin, by applying moisturizing lotions in advance. And she adds, dryness during the winter season appears mainly on the skin of the face, the palms of the hands, and the legs, because these parts of the body are most vulnerable to weather damage. But this does not mean that there is no great importance to protecting the rest of the body parts and giving its skin the destiny. Adequate daily hydration. The environmental conditions during the winter season affect the fatty layer that protects the skin, and cause the inner layers of the skin to lose water. The skin becomes red in color, as it shrinks, and the person begins to feel stinging and burning, in a state of discomfort, and even itching and cracking. In some acute and abnormal cases, this situation is accompanied by severe itching, which may lead to secondary infection. The severity of dry skin increases during the winter period in people who suffer from skin problems during the rest of the year, namely, children and adults with sensitive and dry skin, or those who suffer from dehydration diseases such as atopic dermatitis. Here are some tips from a dermatologist. Protection. It is important to moisturize the skin all the time. The most sensitive organs are the palms of the hands, and therefore it is desirable to apply hand cream moisturizing after each time we wash them. You can keep a bottle of hand cream nearby, and apply it to your hands several times a day. You must choose a type of cream that is well absorbed by the skin, since non-absorbable cream is not effective. Water and shower. When there is constant contact between the skin and the water, the skin tends to be drier. It is advisable to shorten the bathing period, and give up the idea of spending a lot of time in the bathtub filled with soap during the winter period. Also, it is better to shower during the winter with lukewarm water and not very hot water. And it is also useful to reduce the use of soap as much as possible. You can use moisturizing lotions rich in moisturizing cream. After taking a shower, it is advisable to dry the body gently, and not rub it with a towel vigorously, in order to prevent skin irritation. After showering, it is recommended to apply moisturizing cream to the body, especially sensitive areas, and to refrain from using lotions that contain alcohol. When the skin is dehydrated, sometimes, we get to feel very itchy and touch the skin. In addition to the rough and scaly appearance, itching causes us to cut our skin in a way that can allow bacteria and other pollutants to enter our body. When we reach such cases, it is desirable to use preparations that contain urea, combined with ammonium lactate. Urea helps keep water inside the layers of the skin, which contributes to maintaining moisture for a longer time. And we must always remember that if these treatments do not help, we must immediately go to the dermatologist in order to receive the appropriate medical treatment. At home or at work, low levels of humidity in the air is one of the main causes of dry skin. Therefore, it is very important to try to avoid or minimize exposure to wind and cold as much as possible, as well as to sudden changes in temperature, or excessive heating and drying by air conditioner and warm air fan. It is recommended to use a humidifier, which releases a large amount of moisture into the room space.